between 0 and 100, start with 50. Then all of a sudden you'll know if it's greater or less than 50, and then you can keep shortening it down. Can I flip slides? Okay. Okay. Kennedy purchased 15,000 GIC 5 years ago. The GIC paid 4.5% per year, compounded annually. How much was the GIC worth after 5 years? Hint, use the compound formula. So our compound formula is FV, stands for future value, is equal to PV, present value, bracket 1 plus I to the exponent n. Okay, now the nice thing about this question, and we're going to see this as we continue, is that everything is yearly right now. It says that they pay 4.5 per year, it's compounded annually. So we don't have to change anything. If you've taken any other math courses, or you remember it from 11 college, you always have to have it the same unit. So if it's monthly, you need to change everything to monthly. If it's daily, you need to change everything to daily. So luckily here, we're ready to go. So I have my future value is obviously what I'm calculating. My present value is equal to $15,000. 1 is always 1. My I is my interest rate as a decimal. So what you need to do is you put your interest rate and divide by 100, or you just know to move the decimal place. Okay? Interest always has to be as a decimal. And n in this case, how many years is he doing it for? 5 years. So, future value equals 15,000, bracket 1 plus 0.045 to the exponent 5. Let your calculator do the work. 15,000 bracket 1 plus 0.045, close the bracket, exponent 5. And I got 18,692 and 73 cents. Always go to 2 decimal places because it is money. Okay, because it is money. Okay, so if he invests $15,000 at 4.5% a year for 5 years, after 5 years, it will grow to $18,692 and 73 cents. Gentlemen, you don't really need to be on your phones when we're doing the lesson, right? Give everyone a sec to write it all down. Okay, calculate how much would be in the bank if the interest was compounded monthly instead of annually. Okay, so what changes here is based on that other question, our present value is still 15,000. Does everyone agree with that? But our interest is now 0.045 divided by 12, because there's 12 months in a year. Because, and it's, we have a poster about this. Where is it? Oh, I took it down. I'll fix it. You, unfortunately, when they say your interest rate is 4.5% yearly, however, it's compounded monthly, you don't get 4.5% every single month. That would be awesome. If you ever found an investment that gave you that, you take it right away. Okay? However, what they have to do is spread that 4.5% out a little bit each month. Okay? So in this case, you're going to go 0.045 divided by 12 to figure out how that tiny little bit is each month. So we're making 0.00375 each month. Now N was 5 years. Does everyone agree with that? However, now we're getting interest for 5 years 12 times a year. Okay, because we're getting tiny bits of interest each month. So now N is going to be 5 times 12. Okay, so it's going to be actually 60 times. Does this make sense? So instead of getting that one chunk of 4.5% every year, you're now getting little bits of it every single month. So now I'm going to go future value. I'm going to rewrite the equation just because we're on a different slide. So future value is equal to present value, bracket 1, that's a 1, plus I to the exponent n. So now I have $15,000, 1 plus 0.00375 to the exponent 60. Again, let the calculator do the work. Okay, and I got $18,776.94. Was that any different? I don't have it on the other. Yeah.
You're on 18,575.
Okay, I could have done it incorrectly.
Oh, I didn't. No, I got that.
Okay, it's okay.
Mixed up like 75.
I'd rather you tell me and me have to check it, right? So, how much did we make when it was annual? You guys should have it on the same page. I don't have it. I'd have to flip back. Okay, I'll flip back.
What?
Annual, we made 18,697.73, and monthly, we made 18,776.94. Okay? The reason that is because it's broken up every month, you're getting a little bit of interest on interest. Okay? So every month, that interest you accumulate, the next month, you get interest on that interest. Okay, does that make sense? So you're going to make a little bit more money. Now it's only like $100 or so. So it's not, you're not making crazy money. But again, remember, this is only over 5 years. So if you did this over 30 years, you'd be making quite a bit more money. Sound good? I think that's the last slide.